Hey, so if you've played Roblox within the past a couple months, um, you'll probably have seen this game Grow a Garden. In fact, actually, I don't think it's possible to not know about Grow a Garden. So, anyways, there's this new event. It is the Beanstalk event, and this event is probably the easiest event for a new player to get rich, and that means like even without help for a new player to get rich, right? So I'm gonna give this guy some of my vegetable plants. Um, oh dang it! Well, I just hope that they don't submit too many before I start. No, please, please, sir. Okay. Well, he's done that, but basically, as you are climbing this beanstalk, there are these magic orbs, right? And oh my goodness, just now it says that? Okay, so anyways, as you're growing this, right? Uh it there's going to be these not as you're growing this, as you're climbing this, there's magic orbs around here and they give you rewards. The way for you to spawn these magic orbs is to simply grow the beanstalk or just have someone else grow it and submit at least one plant. Now, these rewards range from things like small toys and medium toys to beanstalk seeds and master sprinklers. At least those are the two best things I've gotten. And so a new player, obviously that is some pretty crazy stuff for a new player, right? I'm gonna climb this thing and hang on. Actually, I'm just gonna go to my garden first. So, if you didn't see earlier, uh, dang it. Okay. So if you didn't see earlier, I had quite a few very large plants, and of course there is a new Grandmaster sprinkler. However, to get those plants, I didn't even need a Grandmaster sprinkler. I just used the sprinkler strat like what two times, without Grandmaster sprinkler, right? And it got me those enormous plants. One of them is like just standalone by itself, no variants, 143 million. So if it had rainbow, it would be more like hmm 7 billion. Wait, that can't be right, right? 143 million times 10. Dang, 7 billion by itself. If it was rainbow as well, right? So that would mean 700 billion with shocked. And this is no glitches, no shenanigans, right? And so this event is just like probably the best for anyone to start out. Um, and you might be arguing that they might not be able to get those other sprinklers. First off, there's obviously that the master sprinkler alone is pretty substantial, and then also you can also get the mythical sprinkler from the beanstalk as well, from the magic orbs. Um, and then the advanced and basic ones pretty easy to get, but if you're really new and you have like no one to help you, you have no friends, well, I mean, you could just plant the what is it, the beanstalk seed that you could possibly get. So yeah, and I'm just gonna continue with this current slot, and perhaps I'll make another video of Grow a Garden gameplay, which this is the first video of such a nature I've made so far, but perhaps I'll make another one sometime. Alright, here's the bone blossom that's really big. It was 143 million at base, and it doesn't have any funny things, right? This one's rainbow. Hang on. Ooh. All right, look at that. 30 million rainbow bone blossom. Amazing. All right. That'll be it for this video. And all right, so I'm going to share, let me think. All right, so speaking of plants, um if you're a Christian and you okay, so I've heard a lot of people say like I ask them if they're Christian, and they're like, maybe, or I'm Christian but I don't go to church, right? Or I'm Christian but I'm not serious about it, or I'm kind of Christian, right? Well, being you can be a Christian but not be saved. You know that, right? The thing is, we are, as this one verse described, we are the, what is it? We are the vine. No, uh, Jesus is the vine, and we are the branches. We cannot live without him. That doesn't mean physically live. Well, although it kind of does, because he does sustain all. However, it doesn't mean physically live. It means spiritually live in this specific context, right? Um, you can't have you can't do things like uh, evangelism or that kind of thing without Christ. You and in the end, you can't be saved without Christ, right? Like how are you gonna be okay? Let's say you're offering someone something, right? A gift, and your one condition is that they um let's say it's a marriage, right? You're like, okay, well, I will offer you my unconditional love, and and be with you for the rest of your our days, as long as you offer me the same thing, right? And like, maybe, like, oh, they do it most of the time, but they cheat some of the time. Like, are you, that's just not good, right? I don't have to explain this to you. That's an analogy. It's not obviously the exact thing you're doing, but it's something close to that if you're a Christian and you're quote unquote a maybe Christian, right? So with that, I don't really have anything else to say. Uh, bye.